Hello everyone, welcome to our August Black Coffee tasting box. So it's August and of course we have to celebrate our Merdeka month. We have a few different Malaysia coffee that we want to feature in our August tasting box. So the first coffee is Gemilang. So Gemilang is a blend that we want to celebrate our diversity and a very rich culture that we have here in Malaysia. So like we all Malaysian, we love coffee that is complex and very a lot of layers in the cup. So this coffee is the one that we created. Gemilang has 3 different coffees. One is El Salvador, Indonesian coffee, and last but not least, our Malaysia Liberica coffee. So this Malaysia Liberica coffee that we picked is from My Liberica. They are from Johor, Kulai. And this coffee is a natural processed coffee, which is one of my favorite Liberica. That is very juicy and very sweet. It has a very thick syrupy mouthfeel that goes very well for this blend. So this blend has 40% of El Salvador coffee, 40% of Indonesian coffee, and 20% of Liberica to make overall cup a very complex and multi-layer cup of coffee. So the tasting notes for this coffee, we got apple, we got peach, and of course there's jackfruit tasting notes from the Liberica. And lastly, it has a little bit of pecan nutty finish that is also from a combination of all 3 coffees. This coffee can be made on filter, on espresso, both also can. So personally, we love it on V60 so that you can get the very nice velvety, syrupy mouthfeel, and of course very juicy and very clear aromatics of jackfruit notes on the aftertaste, which I really like this kind of complex cup of coffee. The second coffee is this Indonesian coffee from Bali, Batukaang. It's by Catur Coffee Company, and this coffee is one of the very memorable coffee that when we visited Catur's Coffee Company. This coffee shone the brightest. It's very vibrant and very intense in the aromatics as a result of this very special processing of anaerobic natural. So Kamala is a taste profile that created by Catur. They have 4 different taste profiles. One is Bumi, Pucuk, Senja, and Kamala. So Kamala is the one that really stand out among all 4 taste profiles. So the Kamala are mainly anaerobic natural coffee, which is done by they pick the coffee cherry, and then they will put the coffee cherry in whole into a fermentation tank, and then they will ferment the coffee cherry with inoculants, and this process intensify the aromatics of the coffee, which give a very nice cacao notes, very fruity, berry-licious coffee. And we found a little bit of aftertaste of a roselle tea that is very red in color, the general cup. The third one, of course, we have to feature our Malaysia Arabica coffee. And this is the one from Sabah. And its process is done by Sabarica Coffee. This coffee is from the Ranau region, which is very near to the Kundasang, and you can see our beautiful Mount Kinabalu from the coffee farm. Jack, the founder of Sabarica, his background is in forestry. So he used a lot of this forestry knowledge in the farming practice, and he makes the entire ecosystem of the farm very animal friendly, and there's no pesticide and herbicide. So this coffee is a honey processed coffee. So honey processed coffee is where once we pick the coffee cherry, you remove the coffee cherry skin immediately, and the sun dry the entire coffee beans in parchment for about 1 to 2 weeks. depending on the weather. So the first step is usually they sun dry the whole coffee beans under the sun for probably a few days just to bring down the moisture level as quickly as possible. And after that, they move it to a greenhouse. This will give a very slow drying process. It can protect the coffee beans from rain or any weather or strong wind. As a result, this coffee is sun-dried in a greenhouse slowly. The aromatics of this coffee can be extended for a long time and up to 12 to 18 months, and the coffee will still taste very good. Personally, I love to enjoy it as a black coffee, iced black coffee. I will make an espresso and then I'll put it on water and lots of ice, like the best one to enjoy in a hot afternoon. So you will get tasting note of bergamot, and in the middle you get a bit of peach and apricot, and overall it's a very refreshing coffee. Slightly very mild acidity, but the overall cup is just refreshing and best enjoyed in the hot afternoon. So I hope you all will enjoy our August black coffee selections. I'll see you all next month. Bye!